Hello everyone. What is up? Let me, in advance, boop boop, switch that over. Slick transition. So we're ready to jump back when the stream is over. But welcome today, the first big personal rewards CVC. Unfortunately, because I was actually on holiday for the last personal rewards CVC, I actually luckily squeezed in. How many points? So I got like maybe, I don't know, 250 or 60 points last time. I actually luckily got into tier 5 of personal rewards, which is not so bad compared to tier 6. Gonna miss out on a sacred shard and a few other bits, but hey, yeah, gonna miss out on a void shard as well, but we're still gonna get 3 voids. It's not the worst. Nah, it's quite a bit worse, but we can live with it, basically. But we're gonna be pushing up for at least the 400k that you need to max out the actual personal rewards. So let's do it. Let's go. Music is slightly loud for me. Let me turn it down for me a bit. I think it's probably okay for you guys. I'm going to turn it down a bit more. You can let me know as we go. Again, let's dive in. First thing, of course, remember, your clan quests are up. We've got all of the simultaneous debuffs on Ice Golem's Peak quest, my favorite. Get that done in literally 2 minutes. Can't complain. And of course, we have the clan shop refresh in as well. Lots of energy in there, which is an okay buy. Not amazing, but obviously useful. I'm going to go for the accessories, which are much more limited, much more unique. Only place you can get these is here. If you want revenge, which is really good for some builds, especially for things like Hydra and stuff like that. I'm very tempted to grab... Yeah, I'm going to grab these. Killstroke. I'm still trying to get some good Killstroke bits, so we're going to try grab some of those as well. And we've got still a few in the bank, which I'll probably save. Nothing here jumping out. The Epic Skill Tome. I can't remember if that's good or bad in terms of value. Might be okay. Probably the energy is the more tempting thing, but I've got a decent amount of energy. I've got lots and lots of gems in the bank, so not too worried about that. Rororo Orororo. Wow, what a name. Hello, welcome. And Raz Al Ghul. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're having a good one. Let's go to our Great Hall. Spend the Great Hall medals. Been saving up. I haven't been able to play that much because I've been sick recently, so I don't have a ton saved up. But hey, our defense is now maxed out. Only thing left for us to do are the attack stats. So with 300 to go, we might actually hit one of those. Right, let's grab this. And yeah, let's start off with some big points here. Winsty says, good morning, Nub. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I started a new medicine yesterday. And they were saying it was like, hey, you know, you might be like exhausted the day after and stuff like that. I actually feel fine. So that's good. I'm not going to be in bed all day or anything. So hey, it's good. That's definitely summon in Python. That's a big chunk of points. Give me those juicy points. 30,000. That's a good start. I actually really do want to use Arix, so I'm going to summon in Arix as well. Don't at me. We're doing it. And there she is, Arix, in the bag too. We'll save the rest. I mean, we don't have a ton, but we'll save the rest. Hoskrul, not really worth many points now. I'll use him for a champion chase tournament. Already pulled him, unfortunately. Got the Galex path on, just double checking what we have. Am I gonna book? Yes, I am. So here's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to use my books right now, but my plan is I've got 34 books. We're gonna book Python. I'm thinking of booking Little Miss Annie and maybe Arix as well. So they're the ones I'm looking at, guys. Lots of good champions I could book though. So it's always a tough call. But I'm leaning towards those ones. These are the legendaries I have that I've not yet booked. Oh, also this dude, Ignatius. He does get a bit of cooldown off. He doesn't seem essential to book. Doesn't seem essential to book. We are certainly going to ascend these legendaries for a new bunch of points. We shall see. But yeah, Python, he's like top of the list of stuff to do because so many people have him. So having him and being able to include him in videos and guides and show how it's going, I think it's going to be very helpful. Let's get this guy built up as well. Hopefully new meds settled everything down. Yeah, hopefully. I think they take about 6 weeks to work, the ones I'm on now. But for a lot of people, they're very good. Side effects aren't bad, so hopefully. Hopefully. Press space. So I've tried the press space thing, and yeah, okay, I think it did try to work there. We ran out of potions, unfortunately. Let me mix a bunch. Let's get 20, and let's get... Okay. It's not gonna work here, and I don't want to... Have we... Oh, we've... Here, let's try it on this guy. Oh yeah, there, it does work. Okay, I've actually tried that before and it didn't work for me, and I don't know why, but it worked there. So we can come in and we press space and it does the 2 stars back to back. That's cool. I genuinely tried it before, genuinely, and it didn't work. I don't know why. Wait, hang on, where were we in this? Oh yeah, perfect. So we're bang on with this stuff. Summon 3 champions. Let's do that real fast. Oh, also worth mentioning, I do have 10x Krisk on today, and what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is something. Korrigar Deathbell. Now, I did a video with YST on this champion. I think this champion is really good, but would I be chasing him in a 10x event from these shards? I don't know. If you're in your Mercy timer, it might be worth it. I definitely think Krisk from Void Shards. If you are in Void Mercy, this is definitely worth going for. If you don't have a Krisk, he is game-changing for Hydra in particular. Demon Lord Clan Boss as well. Lots of Doom Tower stuff. He's just a very, very good champion. He's a very solid arena champion as well. So if you're in Void Mercy, it's worth it for Krisk. If you've pulled if you're like 20 shards in, right? If you're nowhere near your Void Mercy, 200 summons. If you've pull like 20 shards and that's it, I don't think it's worth it. But if you're gonna hit Mercy timer, you don't have a Krisk, he would be that game changing for your account. It's something you can consider. Same with all of the Void 10x events. It is still a big risk. I think Void, you've got maybe a 20-25% chance of pulling the champ you want from Voids. Maybe a little bit lower now because there's they added a lot more Voids. I need to redo the maths on it, but you've got an okay chance, but it's still, you are 4 to 5 to 6 times more likely not to get the champion than to get them, even in a 10x event, you know? So just be smart about it, basically, is what I'm saying. But you could take the gamble. Just please be aware that it is, in fact, a gamble. Right, of course, one of the most... Unfortunately, I frickin' forgot to promote. So we're still in Gold 2 tag, so that's unfortunate. We need to get up, guys. Need to grind it up properly. Need to get up there, but let's get our tag going. Tag Arena is such a good source of points for CVC. This is the wrong team as well. What is Mercy? Mercy is it's basically, you haven't pulled a legendary in a certain number of shards, it starts increasing your chances. So for Voids or Ancient shards, if you have not pulled a legendary from those shards in 200 shard pulls, you'll start getting a boosted chance until you get a legendary. For Sacreds, the Mercy system is much weaker. It kicks in, I think it's after 12, but it doesn't make a very big difference. So yeah. Good morning, everybody. Yes, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good one. Again, reminder, pick up your clan quests. There we go. So the thing with Tag Arena is we're kind of relying on being attacked and our defense, so we might as well get the wins in while we can, because you can still find like pages where people have proper defenses in. Most people are going to be setting bad defenses to get good points for CVC here, but it doesn't always work. Got a second Bellower. Should you use him as food or build him? A second Bellower, it sort of depends. He might be okay. It might be an okay thing to build. Personally, I would use him for food. I prefer using myself more unique champs. I feel like you only really need one Bellower. But he is good. Gonna do a lot of Fire Knight today. Yes, so today is, I think, the final day of that Fire Night tournament. So yeah, that's my plan for my energy. We're going hard on Fire Night. I just want to get this stuff rolling first. Great to see you back, Nub. Hope you're going well. Yeah, doing all right, guys. I'm doing all right. So starting new medicine, which is hopefully going to help and make a big difference. It's going to take a while for it to start working. But fingers crossed. Hopefully it works. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. Lots of other things that we can try, but it's obviously much preferable if it does. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm still like taking it easy. In the sense, like, I'm not going as hard as I was before quite yet. But yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, I've got a Bellower at I think Bellower to 60 is a pretty good investment for most people. Like, you're going to use them in Ogre and Faction Wars for forever. You're going to use them in probably even Doom Tower pushing teams for ages as well. Early game, he's great for like dungeons and stuff. So he's a very good champion. One of the properly good rare champions in the game. Properly good. How am I planning on building Pythion? I am planning to build him with an arena focus. So I'll be putting him in Stone Skin. I'll be building him with high resistance. And I'm going to try get his speed high as well for Hydra. So that's sort of what I'm aiming for, is the Hydra Arena hybrid. I think by building him for Arena, he is going to be good for Hydra anyway. Unless you're going for... I think even if you went for a really low speed, you'd probably still be alright, to be honest, even for Hydra. I don't know if he needs to be super fast, because he doesn't do much in Hydra. He just has the AoE revive if stuff goes wrong, and he, you know, cleanses and block debuffs, but you don't need that constantly. So, I don't know. Let's switch to one. I don't know what the advanced quests are, so let's just try them all. Oh, you used your books on a Helior, kind of regretting it. Yeah, I have a Helior that I haven't booked yet, to be honest. I don't think it's a terrible use of your books. I do think Helior, at the very least, is great for Nether Spider. Really good for Nether Spider, and worth booking there, but yeah, he's not the best. I do think he's maybe a bit underrated in Arena. He's very stat hungry, so the more stats you get, the better he's going to be, I guess. What do I have? An STD? No, I don't have an STD. No, I have Crohn's disease. Which part of Ireland am I living in? It's top secret. It's top secret. I'm from Dublin, originally. Hey, JE, welcome back. First 6-star today. Yo, congrats, dude. Helicath, yeah. Congrats. No spamming today? First day not spamming as well. Let's do it. Hello from Galway. Yo, hello. Pretty sure Crohn's is an STD. Don't think so. Now that would be awkward. Nice problem to have. But oh, they're called STIs now. Oh yeah, maybe. Is it STI? I think it's STI. Someone showing their age, calling it yeah. Old habits, right? Old habit. I mean, I don't think I've talked about STIs or stuff for about 10 years, so. That's funny. Nice problem to have. I pulled a Hefrak and Elva at the weekend. Can't decide who to book. You have a candy built for Arena, so leaning towards Elva. Yeah, like Hefrak is gonna be like Arena Nuker and speed farming. So Elva is probably for progressing and stuff, probably generally a bit more useful. Especially if you've got a candy already. You've already got a big Arena Nuker. Elva's really good for so many places. Can I do a video about Umbral Enchantress? Yeah, I actually should. I had assumed I already did have one. I'll put it on my list. That's something I need to get back to doing, is making a list of videos to do. Let me put it, Umbral Enchantress. That's a great one. Yeah, I'll totally do a video on her. She's so good, so yeah. Is all tag team so easy in gold? I mean, at low points, yeah. But like, people put in no defense for CVC because you get tons of points in CVC. But actually pushing in gold tag arena is extremely difficult. You need extremely good champions. It's very imbalanced. Add start a list to my list. Okay, hang on. Okay, step 1 on the list. Start a list. I actually put it in. But yeah, I think Umbral Enchantress, long story short, is extremely good. She's like a good budget option for Hydra, because she has block buffs on a 3-turn duration, on a 3-turn cooldown, void affinity. It's very good. And she's exceptional for faction wars. I actually use her. Do 1 item from the list a week. We're done. Week 1 is done. We made the list. That's week 1 done. We can sit back for the next 7 days. Not a care in the world. I like this plan already. Wow. I feel like a success. I have done nothing, yet already feel like a success. Excellent. Hey, Mark Sequeira. Hopefully I said that right. It says, hello, Nub. How's it going? It's going well. Thank you very much. I hope it's going good for you as well. What would I do without you guys? I know. Tag team is hard. Yeah, tag team is very, very, very hard. The good news is you don't need to get to gold tag arena until pretty late in the missions. So that helps a bit. You know, it's not something that you need to do early on. It's not going to block you. But at some point, you do need to progress in the missions. You need to get to gold. And then at some point, you know, you're going to want to start getting the good refresh accessories to help push Hydra as well. So, yeah. Good job with the list. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Actually, you know what? So we've done... I'm just preemptively, I'm doing extra. I'm being extra productive now. I'm so inspired. So step 1 was start a list. We've done that. Step 2, so preparing for next week. Tell people I have started a list successfully. There we go. Step 2. That's next week lockdown as well. Amazing. This is good. Okay, we need to get enough gold bars for this sacred shard as well. Oh, but we're going to spend all this. Oh, no. We'll get... Well, gosh. We're 10,000 bars off. We'll get there. Grab this stuff. Okay. Mastery. Charm at the Forge. Okay, we can do that. Let's actually do that real fast. Do a charm. Let's just do some perception gear. You can never go wrong. Accuracy. Boom. Done. Sell that. Great. Done. Charm at the Forge. We did it. I'll get those sweet Plarium play points. The game will never be the same again. Okay. Sell that. Blue shard. Another blue shard. Sell that. What else? More shards. Nothing. Oh, that was a really bad Nightmare chest. Give us something good here. No shards from Nightmare. Nightmare's failed us. No shards from Brutal. What? Oh my god. I'll keep that. No, I don't want to do Brutal. We'll do Clan Boss later. Let's not waste the stream time. More clan rewards coming in. Cool. How are we doing on points right now? 78,000. That's not bad. It's not bad. We need to get our gold keys rolling over as well, because I do want to grind up to the next Great Hall thing today. What does my list look like for CVC? I believe I have done videos before on CVC. I might do another CVC guide soon, I suppose. Maybe a 2023 updated guide. But as of right now, I guess you just have to watch the stream and see what I'm doing to figure it out. Fairly straightforward, I think. I think between the guides I've done and other people have done, there's not that many big secrets anymore about CVC. It's pretty open for what to do until they change it. Are charms worth it? Yeah, I think it's actually a really interesting question in the Forge, charms. I think that Saf from HH Gaming has done a breakdown of the charms, and it's like, they're decent. They make a difference, but it's fairly small. But at the same time, it's like, are they worth it? Well, they typically don't cost you anything, so why not use it? Oh, we might actually lose this fight. Oh, this is a really bad fight. Why did I choose this one? Lord, bless us and save us. It's gonna take forever. Okay, the Sifi's dead. Okay, we're good. The Sifi's dead. Oh, did Mortu just kill my Mortu? Uh-oh. Don't kill us, Mortu. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. That took a minute, though. That was really slow. I guess we got... Here, if we click refresh, we'll get easy teams. Faster teams. But yeah, so for me, I try to save my charms. Lethal gear is really good. Yeah, lethal. Definitely be saving crit rate charms for lethal. Rank and rarity charms for lethal. And then typically perception. Perception is so good. No harm in it. Also the Bommel set is very good too. Oh look, it's the Rhonda. Oh, Mortu. I was about to say, it's the first time I've seen the Rhonda skin. And Mortu just one-shot her. That's not cool. That is not cool. I actually quite like the Rhonda skin. I thought they did that pretty well. You know, the Rhonda skin was pretty cool. It was like, you know, you could get it really cheap. Fun optional thing. I thought they did that actually pretty well. Feel like your Rhonda is squishy. Well, I mean, Rhonda is squishy. She's a nuker. She's never gonna be very tanky. No, she might revive everyone. No, it doesn't have a revive. Good. I think links are disabled, Jaren. You could put a picture in my Discord channel if you want. Again, links will be... You might still find that the spam protection bot might take it out, but it might work. So you can find a link in the Discord down below. You can find good discussions, lots of people asking for advice, giving advice as well. So you can take part in either side, either looking for advice or helping people out. But it's a nice little community we've got going. If your message mysteriously vanishes, we do have a pretty strong spam protection bot. You just need one. So sometimes it deletes a lot of spam. Sometimes it does delete legit messages too. It's kind of funny. You're like, why did it delete that seemingly innocuous message? I don't understand, but it does. So just be aware. One of those things. Josh Tarrant has been watching your videos for over a year. Only just realized I wasn't subscribed. The Hitman will be coming to your house later. Say goodbye to your family and friends. It's been nice knowing you, Josh. Unbelievable. I'm only joking. It's all good, man. I just hope you enjoy the videos. Oh, get some likes going. Yeah, if you guys want to throw a like on the video, it actually does make a really big difference, especially for the live streams, like to push it out so people see the video when they click onto YouTube and they know that we're live and they can come join in. That stuff's always really helpful. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I haven't really had much luck. Sand Devil oil, I've been farming a bit. I haven't had much luck with my Sand Devil oil, unfortunately. I just doubled the likes. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Does that trick work for my bank account? Can I double that? That'd be nice. That would help. That would help with life. Okay, you know what? I was gonna save these for later, but let's just YOLO a few books. Actually, I think she's more than a few books, right? Actually, not too bad. Let's book up Little Miss Annie. I want to show you guys this because it's fun. I want to show you preview for you guys that are watching live right now. I want to show you preview of one of the videos I want to do this week, which is Little Miss Annie. Let's do it. It's a big chunk of books. That's okay. It's for Sand Devil. Team I've been using. I've been farming stage 7 just to get the most of these small pots as possible because I have so much gear. Just awakening it, everything to 1 star takes forever and ever. This is the team I'm using. It's not the fastest team in the world, but it's just fun to see how hard Little Miss Annie hits. She's not fully leveled yet, but she's getting there. So we speed boost. This guy puts him asleep. Lydia puts on the decreased defense weak. Look how hard Turvold hits. 180, 215. Little Miss Annie. Woohoo! That's a big hit, boys. That's a big hit. Turvold was hitting for like 200 twice. She's hitting for 300 twice. Oh my god. Here we go. Turvold, 190, 180. Little Miss Annie. That time 250, 290. Amazing. So yeah, it's kind of nifty for quickly farming up those low brews. Oh, we just got a bunch of points in this tournament for using our books as well. Wow, almost 3,000 just like that. That's actually a lot. Gosh. I'm going to get I'm going to probably max out that tournament just from using my books for this. That's actually kind of nuts. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. All right. Let's get some more tag in here. Oh, you've got a 6-star awakening for Turvold? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. What set does Turvold have? I think he has Savage. I'm pretty sure my Turvold's in a really good Savage set. I really like Turvold, so I use him in Hydra as well. I'm gonna use Little Miss Annie. We're gonna try her out in Hydra too, so stay tuned. I'll show you the gear on the Turvold though. Ooh, 6-star Pythion. That's nice. What blessing would you guys use on Pythion? Do I have Crew Traxa? Yes, I do have a Crew Traxa. Is she close to Little Miss Annie? No. No. In terms of... I don't think so. I don't have good gear on Crew Traxa, but I don't see how she could do anywhere near what Little Miss Annie would do. I think Little Miss Annie has the biggest single target nuke by a pretty good chunk. Poly or temporal chains? Interesting. I guess it depends. Like if he's built with really high resistance, polymorph might not do anything. It's interesting. Let me show you Turvold first of all. So Turvold, I've Turvold with Savage and Cruel. He does have Brimstone. And I've got Turvold with 6k attack, 255% crit damage, 200 speed. And his masteries are like this. So he does have War Master, which I could maybe switch to Helm Smasher. But I don't know. For Hydra, it works fine, I think. I think War Master does give slightly more. I don't know. I'll probably do a video, guy. I have so many people asking questions about Pythion. I will probably do like a short Pythion guide soon because I've pulled Pythion. I'm going to book him later today. I'll just have to check because I've already spent a bunch of bucks here on Little Miss Annie. I'll just check in with the clan because we're like a top end clan. So, you know, we have strategies in terms of how we handle CVC. So getting too many points at once and stuff is not good. So yeah, I'll check in with them, but I will be most likely booking. In fact, I'll almost definitely be booking my Python this CVC. I might do a short guide on him. In short, I did a preview video of him when I tried him on the test server, and I'm probably going to build almost exactly like that. So stone skin gear for arena with high resistance, good speed, and good defensive stats. And I think that's going to work well for arena, for Hydra, for basically everything. Top end clan, huh? That's right, Chev for it. Sin for days, man. That's sin life. Elva's amazing, and Hydra, yeah, Elva's great. Elva is great. I think I do prefer Elva in Hydra to Python. Because she brings you the increased speed. You don't really need an AoE revive for Hydra if you've got a good team. But yeah. They're both good though. We like to put, I mean, we don't always push last minute. I don't know, to be honest, we usually win before it gets to that point. But the point is that always having a massive threat, like when you're like a big clan, it's a different ball game, because, you know, people just know they can't compete, so you actually get really easy wins generally. Like I would say, being in like, I've been in Sin cluster for a while, and being in like, now I'm in the top clan versus when I was in a lower clan. Some ways it's actually easier being in the top clan than the lower clan, because you've got the intimidation factor. And obviously, you know, it's backed up as well. So, but yeah, like one of the things for CVC that's can get you a lot of wins if you want is save your bursty points until the end. So like summoning fragments and booking champions, foraging stuff, rolling gear, stuff that gets you points really quickly that you need to save resources for a long time to do. If you're able to save that stuff to the end, you can catch people with their pants down. But yeah. Do I still use Stone Skin on Elva for Hydra? Yeah. I mean, Stone Skin is not a good set for Hydra, but it's also not bad. It gives you some positive stats, right? But I mean, for champions like Elva and Python, they don't really need sets for Hydra. Now, it would be helpful to put them in Protection or Guardian or something. It would be helpful, but it's not necessary. So you can just get away with it. Is it stressful to push for CVC? No, I actually really like it. Yeah, I actually really like it. So, yeah. I think the fun thing about CVC for me, I've always said this, the fun thing is when you're with a clan that's organized. That's the difference. If you're with a disorganized clan, I imagine it is very stressful. But when you got an organized clan and people are on the same page, everyone wants to work together, it's actually quite a fun experience. You know, people communicating, coming up with the strategies, putting them into action, figuring out like, what can you do, what can I do? That stuff is really enjoyable. So Python and Bolster, yeah, that could work too. Yeah, definitely. So one thing, for example, with Elva, because I don't have any reaction gear for Sylvan Watchers, because it's a new faction, you kind of need her in Stone Skin so she doesn't die turn 1 in Arena. With Python, you might have a bunch of reaction for Lizards. You could maybe put him in Bolster. Maybe. So you can build him to... He's like a Duchess. He could be super tanky and just difficult to kill. But I mean, as you can see there, at the same time, you can just one-shot a Duchess. But... For go second teams, and it depends how you build the team. Putting Python, Elf, and high resistance gear. Maybe. What is this? Some weird emote. I don't know what that is, Vince, but I'll let it through. I don't know what it is. Good morning to Kami King. Yeah, I think Go Second Teams is a bit complicated. It's really difficult, right? Building high resistance is really difficult. Like, if you take an equal account and you build as much resistance as you can, an account that's equally as good as yours will always be able to build as much accuracy as you have resistance, which gives them a 100% chance to debuff you. So it's kind of tricky. Python, maybe, because he has a resistance aura. You could use that to your advantage. It sort of depends. But I generally feel like getting them with good resistance, so it's kind of difficult to debuff them as good. I really like Stone Skin, because Stone Skin is hella OP for Arena. But yeah. It's a bit complicated. If you have Stone Skin gear, I think that's the way to go. Like, if you're able to do Hydra at all and get Stone Skin, building Go Second Teams with Stone Skin is unbelievably powerful. Do I still like Snick Track? Yes, I do like Snick Track. I think it's a generally useful champion. He's good. I think particularly for Hydra, he's quite a solid champion. Gives you a big shield, gives decreased speed, leech, decreased attack. I think he's very solid. I don't have him. But he's very, very solid. Oh yeah, the sheep blessing is very strong as well for, yeah, Arena, definitely. Hey, YST, what's up, dude? We got a collab with YST coming out later, guys, so stay tuned for that on both channels. Hopefully you'll enjoy as always. How long will I be live for? Probably for another hour and a half or so. Something like that. One thing we got to do a big gear cleanse today for me, because my inbox is overflowing. It's pretty bad. Look at it. My inbox. Oh, we're up to 110 pieces in there now. It's yeah, the artifact storage. It's both accessories and main storage. It's a disaster. It's just been piling up in there. We got to clear it out. We gotta clear it out. You're timed out, JE. It's too many feet. You only have 2. Can't put that many feet. Sell all 5-star and done. Might end up doing that. Now, I don't want to sell the 5-star accessories because, especially refresh accessories are still really good 5-star. Hello world, greetings from Poland. Greetings to you, Alexander. Actually, Poland is somewhere we're thinking of going for a holiday in the next year, maybe. I think a holiday to Poland might be on the cards. Seems like a really, really nice country. Never been, so yeah. That might be this year. Do I think 2 Soul Bonds, 2 Gnarlhorn, and a Mother Superior will clear Doom Tower Hard Secret Room? Probably yes. I've never used Mother Superior myself, but I'd imagine probably yes. Would be my guess. Because Gnarlhorns and Soul Bonds are like S tier. And Mother Superior, I guess, heals them up a bit. But yeah, I do have some videos. If you search on my channel for Tag Arena, or maybe just Arena, you will find some of my advice videos and tips and stuff like that. Here's one little tip I can give you guys for Tag. So look at this one, right? With this one, I get 8 points per win. Ignore the actual champions here, but 8 points per win. If I lose any of these fights, I would lose 12 points. So let's say I won 2 of them. I'd get 16. I lose a second, minus 12. I only gain 4 points from this one. If I go in, if I win 1, I get 8. If I lose 2, minus 16. Right? I'm down minus 8. Like a sorry, not minus 16. It'd be minus 12 twice, minus 24. I'd be down 16 points, which is really, really difficult. Whereas with this one, with 11, right? I get 11 per win. I only lose 9 if I lose. So that's one thing. If you can attack higher ranked teams and succeed, it can be very valuable. You can even take risks, right? You can even take risks. Like if it was the opposite, if I win 13 points, I lose 7. If I win 1, I lose 2. I only lose 1 point, right? I lose 7 twice. It's 14. I win 13. I'm down 1. It's worth the risk, right? Because if you win 2 of them and you lose 1, you're miles up on points. So stuff like that can be quite cool. Is Ireland good? Yeah, I live in Ireland. It's definitely, it can be cold for sure. It can be grey and rainy and cloudy. But yeah, a lot of Ireland is very beautiful. I think it's a really nice place. There's not a ton of, I would say, like big things to do. But like just to come and enjoy nature and a break, and obviously like the cities like Galway and Cork and Dublin and Belfast, there's quite a bit of stuff, that those sorts of things. But yeah. Thoughts on White Dryad Nia? I think White Dryad Nia is very, very strong. Yeah, I think she's a really good Void Epic. I think she's really strong for Hydra. Really strong. A really good epic to help you there. Ben Ethier says, "Hi Nubs, watching your channel for a while now. First stream I've been able to join." Well, welcome to the stream. I try to stream every CVC. Sometimes stuff gets in the way, but I think most of the time we make it. So yeah, you're always welcome. Typically near the start of CVC. I used to start when CVC started. I've pushed it back an hour now. Because the clocks changed with daylight savings. But yeah. Alright, we need to do some dungeons. Let's do some Fire Knight. Gonna save my multi-battles for when we're off the stream. Greetings from Scotland. Hey. Scotland is very like Ireland. I can tell you that. Scotland's very like Ireland. Hiking in Ireland was great. Yeah, it'd be a beautiful place to hike. And it's not too hot. That's a big thing. Right, because it's nice, fairly cool weather. It can be very good for hiking. Just, you know, you might need to wrap up reasonably well. But yeah. I'll visit Ireland in September. Really looking forward to it. Awesome. Hope you have a great time. Is Mother Cybele good? Yes. I think Mother Cybele is a really solid champion. Again, I think she's very good for Hydra. She's not bad for the faction war. Not bad. And she can be quite good for some of the Doom Tower bosses too. She's a good solid champion. She's not a must build. Actually can be pretty decent arena champion too. Can be surprising to people. I'd say she's not necessarily a must build until you're more pushing Hydra stuff. But she's very underrated, even still. First time watching live, says Cheryl Cox. It's 5:30 a.m. here. Good morning. Good morning to you. Am I from Ireland or Northern Ireland? I'm from Ireland. Southern Ireland. Republic of Ireland. Now, Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Republic of Ireland is a different country. Why not use RSL helper? I could. I mean, it's something I've considered. I don't know. I just personally, I'm not that super interested in doing it. I kind of like just being in control myself the whole time and doing it myself. But I don't know. It's sort of a personal thing. Interesting Fire Knight team. Yeah. I think it was Boomer originally came up with the team. Mine doesn't work quite perfectly. I had to change some of the builds in this team. I think it was Tomb... Yeah, I had to change Tomb Lord and Kale for other dungeons, which slightly broke the team for Fire Knight. So they lost like 20 seconds. It used to be like 20 seconds faster. But it lets Kale and Tomb Lord solo Ice Golem and Dragon respectively, so it's kind of worth it. Did you know Northern Ireland has no national animal and Scotland's is the unicorn? I knew that Scotland's was the unicorn. I didn't know that there wasn't one for Northern Ireland. I don't know if there's one for Ireland. Yeah, countries have weird things, like they've got national flowers and all sorts. Like, I don't know. But yeah. Is it true Irish hate outsiders? No. I'd say Irish people are quite friendly, generally speaking. Am I a welcome? Yes, Ireland is part of the EU. Yes, definitely. The leprechaun. The Irish hare. It might be the Irish hare. I don't know. Huh. No idea. No Brainer said, is it worth to build a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team as mid-game free-to-play, currently 2-keying it? In my opinion, yes. If you can build a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team, I would definitely do it. Definitely. And then you can just go in and it's super it makes life so much easier. You just clan boss resets, you 1-key Ultra Nightmare, you 1-key Nightmare, you come back later in the day, you 1-key Brutal, and then you don't even need to bother using your 4th key. You can do 1-key Hard if you're very industrious, or you can just be lazy and not do it. And it makes life a lot easier. Would I consider doing a collab with Madcapper? Yes, definitely. That's something I've been considering for a good while. I've been on the back foot for, gosh, at least 2 months now. I've been on the back foot with making content and stuff because I've been sick. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. Yeah, for sure. What speed would I recommend for Elva for Arena? I mean, you can there's a variety of ways you can build. I think you can do some slower builds. I personally, for me, I like to build Elva pretty quick. Like, I like to have her, you know, 240, 250-ish sort of speed, where she's going to be really quick for Hydra. And then she's still going to be a good speed for Arena, where she's going to cycle through her abilities pretty quickly, going to cycle through the passive pretty quickly, putting out those veils to disrupt, getting the revives out. So I like to build Elva pretty quick, but I don't know if that's the only way. YST collabs are some of my favorites. Tune in to our channels later today. There might be one coming out later. Irish culture is great. Leprechauns are awesome. You know, it's funny. As an actual Irish person, leprechauns aren't really... you know? Leprechauns is just a tourism thing. But yeah. What speed is my allure? I don't know. I'll check for you. But yeah, with this team, if you could build these champions specifically just for this team, it does go faster than this. Oh, your Elva only has 40 to 50k HP. Yeah, that's pretty low. Yeah, she's just gonna die. Use leprechauns for tourism. Is that legal? Do you pay them? No, they're not humans. They don't have rights. It's fantastic. Yeah, we just grow them in the leprechaun batteries, you know? Yeah. You can get like organic leprechauns in the supermarket. There's fair trade leprechauns too. But yeah. G'day from Sydney, Australia. G'day, Mad Chuck. Down under. You were at a leprechaun museum in Dublin? Yeah, I think there is one. I don't know. Organic ones are pretty expensive. Yeah, the 2 pots of gold for an organic leprechaun. That's right. That's right. They're not as big, you know, the GMO leprechauns, they get them bigger, juicier, you know, more vibrant rainbows, but it's just the ethical implications of it's just bad. It's bad. Someone was asking me my allure speed. Actually, the easier way to show it would be over in the dungeon. Allure, yeah, she's in the vault. Allure is 276. 276 speed. Kale's 212. He's difficult to build for solo. Kymar, Elenarl, and Tomb Lord. Are they the same speed? No, Tomb Lord's 225. He's also kind of difficult to build. Would I recommend buying 25 fragments for Python for $60? No. Not really. I mean, look, it depends. In my opinion, there's better things to spend $60 on. It's sort of my thoughts on it. But like, it's your life, your money. But like, I don't know, go wait for a Steam summer sale or something. Or, you know, give it to Prevent Malaria Foundation. You know, there's better things you can do. Do I like famous Irish Guinness beer? Yes, I do. And actually, that's one thing, that Guinness in Ireland does taste different to Guinness in other countries. It's weird. I don't know what the deal is in terms of like the taste changes, like because of shipping or something. I don't really know, but Guinness in Ireland is definitely better than Guinness elsewhere. Like, I've been to Irish pubs in other countries, you know, a few times, and the Guinness is not as good. But yeah, I do like Guinness. I don't really drink it. At the moment, I can't drink any alcohol while I'm sick, so I haven't had alcohol in months, but yeah, Guinness is okay. I wouldn't really seek it out, but it's not bad. Oh, you think it's the water? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Heard me mention Dark Souls. Oh yeah, definitely. Dark Souls is great. So I actually, on my old channel, I streamed Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and then I think I streamed about half of Dark Souls 3. We did them all back to back, so I kind of got burnt out and I got just a bit bored and I didn't finish Dark Souls 3, but it's a really good game. But I did the 2.5 of them back to back, which was really fun, like all bosses and stuff. So it was good. Yeah, I really enjoy Dark Souls. I haven't played Elden Ring yet. That is on my list of games to get and to play. We shall see. But yeah, it's on my list of stuff to play. It could be the water, could be the temperature. Coke tastes different in every country you try. Yeah, I've heard that's a thing. I think that the difference with Coke, I believe, is the different sugars or sweeteners they use does make a big difference. I think that's one of the primary things. Like, I think for Irish Coke is probably the same as UK. And I think like Irish UK versus, let's say, the States, US, I think they've different sugar. I think. Dark Souls 2 is underrated. Yeah, I really like Dark Souls 2. Like, I get some of the criticisms with Dark Souls 2. It doesn't quite have the magic of Dark Souls 1. And then Dark Souls 3, I think, also has quite a lot of magic as well. Like, it's got much better graphics, which makes a big difference, you know? And it's got, like, that faster, smoother gameplay. But Dark Souls 2 is good. A lot of the bosses are quite repetitive. That's definitely one of the downsides, is that you've got a lot of just knights. You're fighting a lot of dudes in armor with weapons. Whereas there's more monstrous stuff in Dark Souls 3. But Dark Souls 2 is still good. It's definitely worth playing. Yeah. Yeah, I will go back to Dark Souls 3 at some point for sure. I remember one of the things that really annoyed me with Dark Souls 3 was Dark Souls, the invasions and stuff worked fine in Dark Souls 1 and 2. They work fine, no problems. But for me, for whatever reason, and I literally played them back to back. Dark Souls 1, no problems. Dark Souls 2, no problems. Got to Dark Souls 3, and the invasions was just dudes like fucking teleporting around, and it was like unplayable. So that got really annoying. It's like you get invaded, and it was like there's nothing you can do. You just got this dude glitching all over the place, and he will kill you, and it's just gonna set you back. And I was like, that got really annoying. So I think that's part of why I quit as well. It was just, that was really frustrating. Like, that was not fun. Like, invasions were just kind of annoying anyway. But it's like more annoying when it's like, you know, you don't have any chance whatsoever. It's just, you're just doomed because of glitching. I actually have not played Bloodborne. I would love to play Bloodborne. I didn't have a PlayStation at the time, so I didn't play it, but it's one to go back to. I think I'll play Elden Ring first. We'll see. Oh man, Sir Squishington earlier asked a HOTS stream when? I don't know. I might play HOTS again sometime, but I don't know, man. I just don't have that much interest in HOTS anymore, to be honest. It's kind of like a... For me, with Heroes of the Storm, I covered it for years. It's like a been there, done that thing. Like, I played that game until I was sick with it. And then I played it some more because I was a content creator for it. So I'm like, I've more than done my time, you know? But I might go back at some point to check it out, but it's not high on the list. Oh, really? Different major food brands cater their taste to different countries. That makes sense. So they change their recipes slightly. Yeah, cool. And Jeff, if I was to play Elden Ring, I'd probably be playing like... I do like the kind of samurai sort of character. That was what I played in Dark Souls 1. It was kind of like a fast, dodgy katana sort of person. That was a lot of fun. In Dark Souls 2, I played like a tanky paladin, like shield and mace, healing magic. That was a lot of fun. I think Dark Souls 3, I was doing sort of pyromancy, which was okay. But yeah. Yeah, it was like Dex build in Dark Souls 1. It was great fun. Yeah, sure. Stack up our keys. Hey, things going well here. How are we doing? Up to 133,000 points. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get some tag done. Done some dungeons. Get some tag. We got a refresh. So this is why, right, we're starting to hit real defenses. So for people that are wondering, they're like, why do all of your fights look like this? This is what you get when you're farming for CVC. Because you put in meme defenses, right? You don't put in real defenses. Just put in stuff for fun. This is what defenses typically actually look like. It's something more like this. Or this. You know, this sort of stuff is more usually what you're up against. Which is, yeah. So it takes more time. Yeah, Sekiro is yeah, Sekiro is on my list as well. Not as high. Like, I'd rather play Bloodborne and Elden Ring before Sekiro. But Sekiro is definitely something I could give a go, yeah. But yeah, I know a lot of people say Elden Ring was like their favorite game last year, so it's definitely on my list. Problem for Sekiro is I had a lot of it spoiled, whereas I haven't seen really anything from Elden Ring. So Elden Ring is be basically a blind playthrough, which is the best way to do it. Whereas Sekiro, like, I've seen the monkey and stuff like that, which, you know, makes it less cool. But we'll see. Now, it's actually, I remember seeing, I think last week or something, a couple of weeks ago, I remember seeing that Pally Time is still going with HOTS, and the videos and stuff are still doing pretty well, which is kind of crazy. It's like, wow, I didn't realize it was still going. It's funny. What about, so God of War, again, I didn't have a PlayStation, but, you know, myself and my girlfriend are living together now. She has a PS4, so I do have the option to play some of these games. Don't have a PS5, very expensive, still. But yeah, God of War is definitely something I would love to yeah, I love to play. Definitely, because I actually watched a playthrough of God of War, the remake, the one that was 3 or 4 years ago. That was an extremely good game, really good. So yeah, I haven't seen anything for Ragnarok. I've kept that like spoiler free for playing it myself. So yeah, they are on the list. It's out on PS4 as well. Yeah. I'm sort of tempted to get a PS5 at some point. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely, I could consider going back to streaming some of those games and stuff like that. Definitely not while I'm sick. You know, I don't want to do that. But maybe when I'm better, maybe. The thing about streaming, I don't know. For me, I like streaming a little bit. You know, like I love these streams I do with you guys here, like every couple of weeks, because it's like chill. It's actually something I look forward to the CVC stream, you know, get to come and chat to you guys and hang out and have a good time. It's a different thing entirely when you're streaming every single day. Then it becomes much more of a chore. And like, I'm pretty introverted. I don't actually like doing that, you know. A couple of hours every 2 weeks, that's cool. But when it's hours every day, it's like, it's a different thing. But yeah. PS6 is already planned. Oh no. Yo, Strobe Fire Studios pulled 10 Void Shards, got a Krisk. First Void Lego on your year-old account. Congratulations. That is huge for you. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your Krisk. I remember when I pulled my Krisk, you guys might remember if you've been watching the channel for a while. I remember when I pulled Krisk myself, I went crazy. It was such a hype moment. Such a hype moment. Because he's so good. Krisk on Hydra Nightmare, better protection or Guardian? Oh, I probably wouldn't run either one on him super much. I've seen Krisk run. I run my Krisk in just Perception. I've seen him run in Frenzy. I think the problem with Guardian, you do risk him just dying. He's already taking quite a lot of damage from ally protection, so you need pretty good stats to run Guardian and have him live. Protection would be fine. And I would tend to build his HP higher than his defense. Like, with his bearing in mind, he gives himself increased defense, so he's already going to have a ton of defense, right? So he doesn't need too much defense, but he needs a ton of HP because, again, the ally protection damage coming in is really going to do a number on him. That's what's going to kill your Krisk, is big smacks, ally protection. Yeah. What new content do I think will be coming to Raid soon? The BLK Phoenix asked that. Interesting. So we know that there's a bunch of PvP updates coming. Last year was originally going to be the year of PvP. That was postponed, and now they're saying that this year will be the year of PvP. So I'm hoping that we see some big updates for Arena soon enough. We do know, for example, that there's the other dungeon beside the Sand Devil that's coming in. That's going to be for ascending accessories. That's pretty straightforward and not very interesting, but it is something. So we'll see that at some point. Could be an interesting boss at the very least. So I'd expect that reasonably soon. Definitely this year. Look, I can show you the dungeon. It's over. Like this thingy, right? So this is going to be for ascending, unless they change it. Going to be for ascending accessories. So, yeah, kind of boring, but it is what it is. And let's do Faction Wars next. Yeah, but I think Arena is the big thing that I think will be updated. Then, of course, we do have, you know, there's this other clan boss could come at some point. Don't know if that will be this year. I feel like if it was this year, it would be December, but I don't know if it's even going to be this year. definitely, hopefully we'll see a new Hydra head at some point. Like a Hydra update would be great. I'm looking forward to that, obviously, a lot. So we shall see. But yeah, I think Arena is the big thing I'm expecting. Hopefully soon. Yeah. Instead of streaming, would I consider doing Let's Plays? Yeah, I mean, I've done some Let's Plays before. I don't know. I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not massively considering anything like that at the moment. I'm kind of enjoying I kind of enjoy the process I have at the moment, which is, you know, occasional streams that are sort of focused and have a purpose. I'm trying to get back to consistent daily videos, and then ultimately to maybe, you know, 2 videos a day like I was doing before, like when I'm back at full speed and full steam again. So that stuff would be good. I'm not really looking to move into Let's Plays and stuff. Yeah, nah. I kind of just like playing stuff for myself at the moment, just by myself. So. Not another Hydra head, it's too much. Well, we know there's going to be more Hydra heads. We know there's going to be more Hydra difficulties. And I'm looking forward to it a lot. I really like Hydra, so I'm looking forward to an update, hopefully, soon-ish. So I actually don't have Hydra Tyrant. That's interesting. People saying Tyrant can solo Spider 24 in regen gear. Hey, that's pretty cool. That could be a good way to do some food farming and stuff like that. Should I 6-star Dark Elhain? Maybe. Dark Elhain is a good champion. She is useful. You don't necessarily need her, but she's good against Torment teams. She's good for faction wars. It's a difficult faction, so it's something to consider. Welzy03 said, "Hey Nub, sorry if this is a popular question. I've been playing for 46 days. What do you recommend to build Python in?" If you've been playing for 46 days, I'd be saying just the best gear you have on your account. Don't worry about sets too much. You might start getting some decent resilience pieces, and those could be really good. Or if you've got decent regen pieces, those could be really good as well. But kind of whatever you've got, man. Like, you're not going to have much good gear 46 days in. Just put them in your best stuff. You're going to be looking to get good defensive stats, good speed, and then you might be able to build some resistance eventually, but that early on, you might even ignore resistance, and you might just focus on pure defensive stats and speed. Right. But I'll probably do a whole video doing a guide on Python. Any speculations on a guaranteed champion soon? No, not really. I feel like it's just impossible to predict now at this point. They were really consistent for a while, mid 2022, and then the last few months they've just been all over the shop. So no, I don't think it's really I don't think it's possible to predict, unfortunately, the guaranteed champs anymore. I think they will still keep doing them, but I think they're probably going to be very expensive, and yeah, I have no idea what they might do, unfortunately. Is the 5+? No. Jan Hendrik, no. The plus, when you look at the books on someone like on Python, and it says, you know, every book you put into is A1 plus 5% heal. It's not additive, it's multiplicative. So the plus 5% is definitely misleading. But no, it's multiplicative. So he by default heals 5% per hit. So when you add an extra 20% on, it's not 25% per hit, it's 20% of 5%, so an extra 1%, so we'll heal 6% instead. Same with all of this stuff. So whenever you see like plus shielding, plus damage, whatever, plus healing, it's always multiplicative. on the books. It's like for a lot of the big damage dealers, like a Trunda or something like that, they get like 30% or something damage from books. It's a huge deal to book them up. If I already have a Krisk, is there a substantive reason to pull for a second? Not really. I remember I put this one in this team. She actually slowed it down. I need to take her out again. She's not booked, so that's a problem. Whatever. What's her name? But this one is slowing the team down because she misses her debuffs and her cooldowns are really long. It was faster without her. Will 350 accuracy, 370 resist be enough for Brutal Hydra? No, your resistance is too low. For a Krisk, I presume? No. No. I think for Brutal Hydra, you need almost as much resistance as Nightmare. It's pretty difficult. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. I'd recommend pulling for Krisk if you're in your Void Mercy. If you're not going to hit Void Mercy, no. I think it's pretty much a trap. Have I tested Akemtum with Urticata? No, I didn't. I don't have Akemtum anymore. I had him on the test server. I just did a test in like Hydra and Doom Tower and stuff. But everything I showed in the video is everything I tested on my Akemtum video. Is Ruella worth 6 starring? Yeah, I think Ruella's really good, right? She's mostly for Fire Knight, so it's like Fire Knight and Clan Boss. Like, there's no Faction Wars yet. She will be good for Faction Wars. She could be good for Arena as well. She's really fast. So early game Arena, turn meter booster. Mostly for Fire Knight. And Clan Boss as well. But I'd only 6-star her if you had a specific team. Like, I think Deadwood has some teams with her. YST probably has some teams with her. So I'd be looking to build on those. I wouldn't be 6-starring her out of nowhere just for fun, basically. But like in terms of Krisks, certainly you could build multiple. Like if you had 2 Krisks, you'd build 2 Krisks, right? You could run a Krisk in every single Hydra team, no problem. No problem. Do I think we get Sylvan Watchers as the next fusion? I think it's very likely, yeah. I think it's extremely likely. Like we had a fusion for Shadowkin, Yoshi, as soon as Shadowkin came out. I'm actually kind of surprised it's been this long with no fusion for Sylvan Watchers. So yeah, I think it's super likely. I was expecting one for December, to be honest. So yeah, I would definitely expect it. I think it's very possible. How many days does the player need to be in a clan to participate in CVC? I actually don't know. I don't know. They did kind of hint it in the Raid Digest. They were hinting towards it. They've also been hinting towards legendary versions of the starter champions, which I think is actually pretty cool, pretty exciting. So that'll be interesting. Ultimate versions of the starters. I'm down for it. Is Yelagurna a terrible champion? Yeah, I think so. I think she's total trash. I wouldn't build her. Yelagurna is, in my opinion, one of the worst champs in the game. she's real bad. What do they do with Dark Kale if legendary? Well, I think Dark Kale is just his own thing. I think they can have a legendary version of Kale as well. Like you've got Ultimate Galek, you've got Dark Aethel, Dark Elhain. So there's an epic version of all the starters as well. I do think it's going to be a little bit funny if they have like ultimate Galek, and then you've got then you've got frickin' legendary Galek as well. That's kind of dumb, isn't it? Like they should, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Ultimate Galek should be Dark Galek, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, that's the question as well that Zethric is asking is how will they add legendary starters? Will they be fusions? Will it be some sort of event that's different? Hopefully they do something interesting and unique. Like hopefully they don't just add them in as like you can pull this champion. Woo. That's pretty boring. It'd be fun if they were like accessible for people. Maybe it'd be a thing like there's an event and you get the legendary version of the starter you chose when you made your account. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, or like just give you another choice, like which of the legendaries do you want? Yeah, pick one. Fresh start, 2023, year of PvP, fresh start. Choose your legendary starter out of the new 4. Who knows? Hydra frags? Yeah, I mean, they could be Hydra frag champions. Poor guys who chose Galek first time. That was me. I'm a proud Galek starter. That's right. Galek was my starter. He was the coolest one. You couldn't pick Elhain. She got eaten. Like, she's a total chump. She got eaten in the intro cinematic. There's no way you choose Elhain. Kale was too posh. Aethel was pretty cool. Almost did choose Aethel. But then Galek was like, yeah, I'm a man. It's like, okay, I'm here. Let's do it. He's the worst one. The worst one. How little I knew. Any tips for Razin? Like in terms of getting Razin? I don't think there's many tips you can give in terms of getting Razin. It's just keep every single one of the rares that you get. Throw them in the vault. Do not feed any of the rares or epics for Razin. Just keep them. Make sure that you get it, because it's harder now to get than ever before because there's so many more champs in the game. But yeah, Razin's really good. When you do get Razin, you might want to consider building him for Clan Boss. He might go in your Clan Boss team. He's very good for that. So typically with Razin, you're going to build him like high defense, 100% crit rate, high crit damage, and maybe about 200 accuracy. And that's going to work really well for both Clan Boss and for Faction Wars, and even Arena. And then his speed will depend on your Clan Boss team, if you're going to use him there. So that's sort of my tips for Razin. But yeah, it's sort of... his stats will depend on if you're using him in a Clan Boss team, because there can be very strict speed requirements for that. And if you don't need that, then you can do whatever you want with him, really. Now, like when I started, like I didn't look at a YouTube video when I started Raid. Are you kidding me, man? Like when I started Raid, here's how I started Raid. I just downloaded it at my phone and I just started playing. That was it. You know? I wasn't looking like, who's the best starter champion? I was like, this one looks cool. I'm going to pick that one. That's all I did. I was like, I thought Sniper. You know, you get Sniper, the uncommon. I was like, Sniper is the best. Sniper is S tier. She was kicking ass, my Sniper. Till I fed her. She was real good. My comparison was Galek. Sniper was great. Sniper is actually pretty alright. There's just no point in building her because you just build your starter and you're done, right? But yeah, it took me ages to get a first 6-star. It's such a horrible grind. That first 6-star is miserable, right? Because you can't farm a good campaign stage. It's so slow to get XP and to build up food. It takes forever. It's miserable. Miserable. At least once you can farm brutal efficiently, 12-3, then it gets okay. But God, it's terrible at the start. Oh, nice. You picked Kale because of Elder Scrolls Online. Love to play Dark Elf Mage Nightblade. Cool. Man, I tried to give Elder Scrolls Online a go, and it just didn't grab me. I wanted to love it, and it just didn't do anything for me. I was very sad about that. What sets do I have in Ultimate Death Knight? I actually need to re-gear him. But he's in Stone Skin. He's just kind of built tanky. I need to rebuild him with like sort of high resist. I'm thinking of putting Pythion into that team. I'll do like a Pythion guide. I'll show you guys. But I'm thinking of putting a Pythion in with Ultimate Galek. Both of them high resistance. I think that's going to be a nasty team to deal with. But more on that later. I gotta build and book Pythion first. How are we doing on our points here? Should be doing pretty good. 144. We're getting there. We're getting there. 6th right now. Not bad. How's our clan? We're 15th in the world right now. Oh, wow. These guys are a million ahead. They're going hard. Respect that. It's not bad. Not bad points-wise, though. Heard Pythion and Necret are a good combo. I'm sad now. Don't have Necret. Necret, it's hard for Necret not to be good, right? He's like the best arena defense champ in the game. It's hard for him not to be good. What stats does... Let's actually check Sniper. What stats does Sniper have? Sniper, Raid, Shadow Legends. Hell Hades. Let's see. Sniper, 2 stars. Oh, that's sad. She has a 1.9 double hitter, 3.8. I mean, it's okay. She does all right damage. She's got a decent A1. Like, she's okay, you know? She's okay. Not recommended for use in PvP. Yeah, she's okay, but... The starters are better. Much better. But yeah, like, honestly, all the starters are good. Like, even if you pick Galek like I did, it doesn't make a huge difference. Like, Galek actually hits really hard. Like, he hits... I think his AoE nuke hits slightly harder than the other starters. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. He farms campaign just fine. The main thing you're going to lose out is some early clan boss damage with Kale, but it's not a massive deal. I suppose if you didn't pull a good poisoner for a while, it could be pretty bad, but you're pretty likely to get Frozen Banshee reasonably early on, and you should be okay. Yeah. Do you guys remember the frickin' Plarium video they put out where they were like, Kyle? And everyone was like, what the fuck? We thought it was Kale. We thought it was Kale. Like, yeah, like Kael'thas in Warcraft, exactly. And they were calling him Kyle. And everyone's like, I can't believe we've been calling him the wrong name this whole time. And then we just went on calling him Kale. Instantly continued just calling him Kale. Nathaniel Ison says, hope you get to feeling better, Nub. Had issues myself, kept me away from my job for 3 months. Feel you, my dude. Much love. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's kind of it's a pain in the butt, right? For me, literally. No, but it's a real pain when you're sick, and it interferes with your work and your life and stuff. Luckily, I'm doing much better now. Like, January hasn't been, it's not been great, but yeah, like December was real bad. Like, I was miserable during December. It was awful. So basically the whole month was awful. That was really tough. It's like, you just, the way I look at it, it's like the days and the times where I feel good, it's like, just appreciate them. Just be really happy. You know, it gives you an appreciation for just being able to just go about your day normally and just normal things. Oh yeah, like, is it Shamael or is it Shamael? That's a good one. What do you guys say? Do you guys say Shamael or Shamael? I say Shamael. I say Kale. I say Shamael. Kale, Shamael. Kale, Shamael. Kael, Shamael. It probably is supposed to be Shamael. Like, there's Ishmael, right? Anyway. Zachary Ford says, yay, finally made it to a stream. Watching since your channel blew up when Hydra came out. Never been able to make a stream because of time zones. Well, welcome to the stream, Zachary. Hope you have a good time. Gonna be streaming for another bit here, actually. Yeah, I think we'll go for another 45 minutes or so, I think. I'm aiming to finish around 12. We've got some workmen coming over to convert our attic space into storage. Our attic has, like, almost no storage at the moment, so they're coming over to put in some basic flooring. It's not like habitable or anything, but it'll be a storage space. So they're coming over, I think, around 1 o'clock to bring over materials, so we gotta make space for that. We're gonna be doing that. You just call Shamael Shams? Yeah, Nick Giles, I was actually wondering that. I was talking to a nurse, so I had a nurse come over yesterday to show me. I have to take, like, an injection thing now, and she was showing me how to do the injection, but I was talking to her. I wonder if COVID might actually be part of it, because my dad has Crohn's as well, and we both have been in remission for a long time. We both had COVID sort of mid last year, and then a few months after that, we both had really bad flare-ups of Crohn's, so I don't know. That definitely could be a thing. Like, not joking, COVID could definitely have basically triggered a massive flare-up from Crohn's for both of us. Something to be aware of. But yeah, it's just really unfortunate. But hey, it's life, right? Ooh, that's a nasty team. Look at that. Oh, look at that team. No thanks. Let's not attack that team. No way. Oh yeah, Mashald? Mashaled? Yeah. How to pronounce that? That's a good one. Hang on. Put into Google. Google Translate. Google Translate does it. Right. Let's see what Google says. I've spelt it right, haven't I? Yeah.
Marshall. Marshall.
Wait, what's it? Arabic? What's it? How about in English?
Mashal.
Oh, Mashald. She's like really forced. She's like Mashald. She's like, none of this mashaled. Get out of here, mashaled. What are you trying to say? Now we know. It's confirmed. Mashald. Wait, how do we say kale? It is just like that, isn't it? There's no, like, apostrophe in it. Pretty sure? Yeah. Kale. Hang on.
Kale.
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 It's kale. It's just kale. Stop saying Kyle. There we go. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Now we know. Tell your friends, tell your family. Oh, mashald is an Arabic word? Really? Oh, wow. Was it translating it there when I put it in? Didn't know. Do kale in Swedish. Okay, last one. Kale in Swedish. Hang on, let me turn the volume back up.
Kale.
Oh!
Kale.
It's Kyle if you're Swedish. There we go. If you are from Sweden, you are allowed to call him Kyle. If you are from an English-speaking country like I am, I will continue to call him Kale. Thanks very much. But hey, that's fair. That's fair. Ain't got no bones to pick with no Swedes. The raid voiceover guy could not sound more American if he tried. he is the most American sounding man I've ever heard in my life. In French it might, yeah, I could see that. In French it might be Kyle. Yeah, something like that. Could be. Is there Irish in Google? Yeah, it should be. Irish. Oh, no, there isn't. There's no. They're like, no, we can't say that. Hang on, let me put in an Irish word. It's translating to Arabic. Guess what this means first before I translate it. This is ansha. What does ansha mean? Translate to English. Let's see. Drum roll. Means here. Ta-da! Ansha. So that you'd say that when they're calling the roll every day. Calling on rulla. Ansha. Nubkeks. Ansha. There you go. They didn't call me nubkeks, of course. But there you go. Try misride or die. Wait, Mashald is often considered the original vampire that sired 1,000 children. Wait, what? Really? I actually didn't know that. I always thought that was like, I thought Dracula was the first vampire. No? Could be wrong. Do Irish people speak Gaelic? Well, we call it Irish. And then the Irish word for Irish is Gaelga. But do we speak, like, kind of, not really. It depends. I actually don't know what the situation is now. Like when I was in school, a long time ago now, like Irish was mandatory the entire way through. So you had to do Irish. So yeah, you would have spoken some Irish for sure. But like, I mean, in everyday life, I mean, everyone just speaks English. It's kind of like, why would you speak Irish? It just doesn't make sense, right? Dracula is fake, Mashald is real. Well, about that. Wait, Dracula didn't really exist? What? It's crazy. I mean, there's some pretty crazy. Well, like, was Dracula actually based on like a real person? Maybe. I don't. Or was it just completely made up? There was someone, right? Wasn't there? There was some like fucking crazy woman that would like some crazy serial killer woman that was like a bunch of vampires and stuff were based off. Am I right? Vlad the Impaler? Yeah. But yeah. That's the one. Yeah. Countess Bathory. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. She's fucking crazy. Remember that. Clearly only Twilight vampires are real. Go Team Edward. Never seen Twilight. It's on the list. The list, we've got Twilight, first place. Second place is God of War. The God of War game franchise. It's just, you know, it's a step down below Twilight, obviously. A lot of these teams are very annoying. Not even bother attacking those. Do I have like a good defense? I don't have a good defense in. Oh, we're winning some of them. Losing most of them. Don't laugh when you see the hamsters, aka werewolves, and get banned from watching it at home. Countess Bathory was Hungarian. She drank blood to stay young. Yeah, she was a crazy one, right? Can I recommend a set for Python? I like to use it for Hydra. If you're only using them in Hydra, it's really flexible. You can put them whenever you want, really. Guardian set would be really good for Hydra specifically. If you're using them for Arena and Hydra, then probably Stone Skin. But, yeah. Like, Python doesn't super need sets, to be honest. Like, Protection set would be fine. But probably Guardian would be the most consistently. No, what is this music? It's literally just the free, copyright-free YouTube audio library. And we're just playing through jazz. It's just jazz music. And it's a real mix. It's a real mix, but it's special, right? It's special. Wouldn't put Guardian set on the Reviver. Yeah, I would not worry about Python. For my testing, he is like so tanky. He's not gonna die. His base stats are way too high. Like, he's gonna be just fine. Oh, it's very loud. Oh, sorry. Oh. I never turned it after we did the, yeah, sorry, my bad. After we were, testing out the voices, I forgot to turn it back down. Yeah, sorry, I was probably blowing your ears off with that. My bad. Is drinking blood with adrenaline? What? The most expensive commodity the rich politicians drink? I haven't heard that one before. That's hilarious, though. Wow. Interesting. Blood with adrenaline in it. Well, like, what advantage do you get from drinking blood with stuff in it? Like, it's not just a shot of adrenaline better. I mean, that's pretty serious as well. That's like... Hang on 1 second. Ah, thanks. The the workman dude's here earlier, so there we go. But it's all good. We're good. If this is too noisy, I'm starting to do stuff, you might call it early, but hopefully it'll be all good. Count Dracula was known as Vlad the Impaler. He used to terrify his enemies by impaling them on thin poles in a sitting position. Interesting. I know my vampire history from What We Do in the Shadows, mostly. That's how I know about Vlad the Impaler. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good here on CVC. Let me actually check. Whoop, whoop. Discord. Okay. No real updates for CVC. Cool. Cool, cool. What was I saying? I got very distracted there. Sorry. Oh, Plarium Play points. Now, how are you guys doing on Plarium Play? Does anyone know this? So I was completely out of it really when they introduced this stuff properly. I remember when I was talking to MTG Jedi while we were doing our collab, he was saying that it would take you like years to actually get this. That's crazy. It's going to take years? Like if you don't spend money. Like this has been out for about a month, right? I've got 500 points. What the fuck, dude? That's so stupid. 500 in a month. Yeah, like let's say in a year, let's say I get 10 times that. That's 5,000. That's going to take me 5 years at my current rate to get this champion. For most people, it's going to take 7.5 years for just step 1. Not to mention these other steps. Wow, that's so dumb. So dumb. I didn't realize it was that bad. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. Like when I saw it, I didn't realize it was that bad. I was like, okay, it's just a thing, you know, you get it slowly. It's all right. It's like Missions 2.0. But wow, it takes that long. That's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, it's free stuff, yeah, but it's going to be like one free thing every few months. The game is done. Yeah, I mean, definitely there's a lot of bad monetization practices and stuff in the game. But there's a lot of good stuff in the game too. So, yeah. Wait, the champion has reviews already? Wait, for real? No way. No way. That's insane. Okay, okay. After this arena fight, let's go to the index. People actually have her already. Does anyone know how much money you'd have to spend? You think it's $25,000 to get the champion, and people have spent that already? Oh my god. It's actually 25k. 5k? 5,000? Oh, a mere 5,000. Simply spend 5,000. And then you gotta obviously rank her up and all that. Oh my gosh, she's got 8 reviews. She's actually got 8 reviews. They like her for spiders down. 5,000? Yo, if anyone wants to donate $5,000, I'll go get this champion. We can raid her together. My god. Just 5 easy payments of $999.99. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. It's five small payments. 5 installments. Oh my god. Can you pull her from shards? I don't believe so. I think she's only from the Plarium points. Do I think they'll ever call it a day and stop adding new champions? No. No, I don't think so. I think the only point when they stop adding new champions is basically at the point where it many years down the line, where it's like the game isn't profitable, there's new versions out that are making them more money, and they want to move like the artists and stuff onto other projects. But I think that's so far ahead. Like, so long as the game is continuing to make any sort of profit, they're going to keep churning out champions, like, no question. So in other words, no, I don't really see a time where that's going to happen. I think I expect years and years and years they're going to keep making new champs. MacChan said in the video, if you spend $500 or less on this game per month, you're a low spender. Yeah, that seems a bit weird. But yeah, it is one of those funny things. Like, honestly, if you go and you look at earlier articles on mobile games and spending and stuff, for them, like, low spenders like €1 or €2. And then a whale, like when mobile games and stuff were earlier on, like, you know, Farmville and all that sort of stuff, is like about €30 a month is a whale. Someone that spends 30 a month. So there you go. Certainly not 500 a month. I swear, if you play on mobile, you get better drops in dungeons. I like the conspiracy theory. But no, like, for me, I think, you know, being a low spender, I think a fairly reasonable thing to aim for is about, you know, 10 to 15 euro or dollars a month. I think it's pretty reasonable. You know, similar to an MMO subscription or like a Netflix subscription, that sort of thing. For me, I think that's a sort of a low spender. You know, that's quite reasonable. Slightly below 500, but you know. It is what it is. Wait, there was a YouTuber played the game after Ninja dropped. They spent $40,000 in 3 days. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. Frost set for Ultimate Death Knight. I mean, it's a decent option. I definitely think Stone Skin, late game Stone Skin, is 100% the way to go for Ultimate Death Knight. You really need the Stone Skin buff for him to survive against the big nukes, and that's what you want. Like, you want him to be stopping a good chunk of Mortu. You want him to stop the Rotos, all that stuff. So I feel like he needs the Stone Skin, and it also gives you the protection from debuffs and buff strips and all the rest, the Stone Skin. So I would definitely go that way. I think earlier in the game, of course, Frost set could be very strong because the nukes aren't going to be anywhere near as damaging, so you don't need Stone Skin to survive. And yeah, you could really disrupt the enemy with that. So I could see that earlier on. But yeah. Yeah, the gem pack. Yeah, basically, I think buying the gem pack a month, like that for the first year I played, the first few months I didn't spend anything, and then the last few months of the first year I bought the daily gem pack. So that's what, €10 a month. So that was my first year of playing. I think that's a pretty good place to be in as a low spender. NL says extreme low spender, spent about £50 in £50, excuse me, in 3 years, 4 months. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's very low spend. I think that's great. I mean, for the amounts that you got out of the game, like if you picked up a £50 game in the shop and you got 3 years, 4 months out of it, you'd be feeling pretty good about yourself. So yeah, I think it's quite good. Do I do Iron Twins? Yeah, I still do the Iron Twins 6 keys a day, and I do 12 keys on Sunday. I do, yeah. I don't buy extra keys on the weekdays, only on Sunday. Yeah, it's very boring. It's very tedious. The rewards are pretty much terrible, but it's very limited. So for me, why not? Like, what else am I going to spend my energy on? Like, farming some dungeons, it's fine, but Iron Twins could give me something much better. Hope the next fusion champion something like Lydia. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, something like Lydia, Sylvan Watchers. That'd be awesome. Here's hoping. I'd imagine we'll hear about it reasonably soon. Like, most likely the fusion will start next week, probably, and we'll probably hear about it this week if that's the case. So stay tuned, basically. Obviously, as soon as I can, I'll make a news video on it and have it up. But yeah. For Stone Skin, do I ever roll flat stats on bottom row? I did originally, yes. Now I don't. I've got so much Stone Skin now. It's actually disgusting. So I don't anymore. But when I first got it, yes, I would just keep any Stone Skin piece. It didn't matter how bad it was. Just having the ability to make 6-star, not 6-star, 6-piece sets of Stone Skin is just worth using bad pieces, to be honest. But now I don't anymore. Farming Sand Devil is even more boring. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. Sand Devil is just like this endless grind that's super boring. It's pretty sad. I wish they put in, like, you know, 2x events for Sand Devils, for Minotaur, campaign, anything like that. Imagine that. That'd be great fun. Bonus events where you could, you know, for a few days get double the rewards. That would be just so good. Anyway. Does raid card affect warrior circle option? Probably. I believe the warrior circle pack only shows up when you haven't spent money in about a month. So I don't have it at the moment. No, I don't have it right now. I did buy the daily gem pack 26 days ago. So I'll start seeing the warrior circle pack pretty soon. But I imagine if you bought the raid card, that's got to count. I think any spending just disables warrior circle packs for you. So yeah, if you want to see warrior circle, you have to like not spend. I think it's for 28 days. Something like that. Might be 30, 31. Am I watching the free-to-play challenge videos? No. But I think it's a really cool event. I've seen the videos are super popular and stuff like that. So, yeah. I have been chatting to YST, and he's been sort of filling me in on the stuff that he's doing. So, I hear some of that. But, yeah, I haven't watched them. Are they good? Are you guys enjoying them? Gotta go to work. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Cheryl Cox. Same to you. Chris Geem said just got the circle pack after about 33 to 34 days. Okay. 33 to 34 for you. Fair. Ooh, I didn't spend for 3 months. Had raid card. Never saw a warrior circle pack. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So if you have an ongoing raid card, you won't see warrior circle. Interesting. I didn't know that. Cool. That Ginger says good morning. Good morning. And Boon Hyang Yong says hi nubs. Hello, welcome to stream. Boy YST's pretty much pulled an ultra nightmare team already on his free to play. Nice. YST versus Deadwood to ultra nightmare is the real challenge. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Oh, above says can confirm it's not accurate. He does have the raid card and warrior circle offers as well. Okay. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, EMP. You can, I think, yeah, that's right. With the raid card, there is like a month-to-month payment, isn't there? Or there's like a 6-month payment. So if you've got like a month-to-month subscription, yeah, that would probably stop raid card. But, sorry, the warrior circle. But if you buy the 6-month one, I imagine, yeah, that's probably what's going on. That's probably what it is. Yeah, YST. Yeah, yeah, he told me he pulled Python. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Zachary Ford going to school. Have a great day, dude. Good luck in school. YST's pulls are disgusting, but dude is so lucky. Nice. I heard an odd one. You'll hear us talk about it in the video, the collab I recorded with YST coming out later on. I think the one on YST's channel, we're talking about some uncommons, but we're talking about how Odd One actually 6-starred an uncommon champion first, which I thought was actually a really cool move by Odd One. I actually really like that. That was cool. So yeah, apparently he 6-starred an uncommon champion over his starter or Ronda or anything like that. Pretty cool. Wraith of Ka says, hey, now Braids in chat. Happy I actually got to catch you live for once. Hey, well, you're very welcome. Welcome. 6-star, yeah, Shield Guard. That's right, 6-star Shield Guard. Really cool. Quite fun. Should I pull Python or wait until the next fusion or fragment? Taron Johnson. So I'd say a couple of things. For pulling Python now, number one, you can obviously get CVC points now. So if you care about CVC points, it's a really good source of CVC points. However, if you're going to struggle in Champion Chase in the next fusion, then that's the main reason to save him and not pull him. It's if you are going to need him for the next Champion Chase. And that's going to depend on where you are in your account. If another thing to consider is, would he change up in a big way any of your teams or progression now? Like if you pulled him right now, is it going to let you push to a higher level of clan boss or Doom Tower or something with substantial rewards? Hydra maybe, in which case it might be worth pulling him now anyway and just sort of try to cope with Champion Chase somehow. But yeah, it sort of depends. It's up to you. But yeah, I've pulled him now for me because I don't need to worry about Champion Chase. That's totally fine for me. But it depends. It depends. Like for a newer player, I'm typically saying you should save them to help you with the next fusion. You know, you're going to need those points because getting shards when you're early on and you don't have Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare on farm is quite tough. Is it worth using a Lego ore in an epic piece? In my opinion, no. I would only use legendary ores on legendary pieces. You'll get quite a few epic ores from tournaments and stuff. So I would save the legendary ore. Again, unless that piece is like, it's the final piece I need for a relentless set for my clan boss champion or something. Then maybe. But like, it's a bad investment, but if it makes a big difference right now, maybe you could do it. But I wouldn't generally recommend it. A bit sad I didn't enlist to do the free-to-play challenge. Would love to see you rock it. Yeah, I know. Like, to be honest, I would have loved to do it. I think it's really cool. The free-to-play challenge, I actually think is a really great event. And, you know, massive shout out to Hell Hades for organizing it. I think it's fantastic. It's a really cool community thing. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to do it because I just, you know, I wasn't well enough at all. I just could not. There was no way I could put that time in. It's just not possible. So yeah, unfortunate, but yeah. Wraith of Ka, no break, you're my go-to Hydra CC. I wanted to thank you for all the awesome videos. Almost got my first 1-key Hydra hard yesterday. I'm building Skaramus, Royal Guard, and Husk. Excellent, good luck. I'm sure if you were that close to getting it now, you got this. It's in the bag. And those champs you're building are really good, so very soon you're going to have hard in the bag, and that's fantastic. Really good progress. Have I built Python yet? No, not yet. We could look at throwing some gear on him now, actually. Yeah, we could do that after these faction war runs. How am I feeling now? Yeah, I'm doing all right at the moment. Yeah, January hasn't been too bad. Now, I've started new medication, but it won't fully kick in until 6 weeks from now. So what's that? Sometime in March is when it should start kicking in properly. So we'll see, but crossing fingers, hopefully it makes a big difference. Hopefully. Hope Python's a good replacement for Godseeker, Neri, and Hydra. Yeah, they're slightly different, but broadly speaking, yeah. Do I have I don't even have a Fushan. No, I don't have Fushan, unfortunately. I'm not even sure where I put Fushan in, to be honest, in this team. I mean, this team's pretty quick. Like, honestly, I probably wouldn't bother building anything for lizards. Like, this team clears the crypt in another 2 minutes. It's pretty fast. I should actually go through. I should find out which is my slowest faction war team. Like, this one does it from like 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes. It's pretty good, so. Love and support from here. Thank you very much, Squirrel Quarrel. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I guess waiting until March to get better, like, it is a long time, but that's just the way the medication works, right? That's just the way it works. But like, I've Crohn's disease. Like, there are faster medications, but like, I was on a course of steroids, and that made me worse, which is really bad. So it's like I'm on like a high-tech medicine now, but it takes a few months for it to really kick in. Like, it's slow acting. It's a pretty serious med, but it makes a lot of difference to a lot of people. So it's like, hopefully it works. There's other options, but this is like the ideal one, so we'll see. What a cracking team, this team. So like with this team, I got lucky and I pulled Krisk. Nekmothar was guaranteed. Romantu is just from finishing the missions. Razen's a permanent fusion. And then I pulled a Draco morph. And Draco's basically just built for this. I tried him out in Clan Boss and I was like, Jintoro's better. So, yeah, Draco's just in for Faction Wars. Can I describe what Crohn's disease is? It's an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your digestive system, basically. Are there alternative treatments out there? There's lots of different treatment options, yeah. Lots of different ones, like anti-inflammatories, steroids, immunosuppressant stuff. Surgery then is the sort of final resort. But like, there's no cure for it, right? It's just something that you have flare-ups, you've got remission. And then like diet and stuff plays a fairly big role as well. So I've got to be very strict in terms of what I eat and things like that. But yeah, that's basically how it works. But yeah, it's like, it's an autoimmune disease, essentially. How are we doing on points? 154. Okay, let's take a look at Python. Where's my Python? Let's build Python. Or like do an initial build. Let's do an initial Python build. Let's go whale mode. Is my father still struggling too? He's having a bit of a tough time, yeah. But yeah, not sure. Again, he's also waiting to see. He's not on the same medicine. No, he's not. But yeah, it's sort of a similar thing where it's sort of like wait and see. Wait and see. Although, yeah, like I've kind of run out of champions to level up. You know, like I literally, what I do now is I have to go dig in the vault and go like, okay, I guess let's take frickin' Occult Brawler. Let's get Shaman up to level 60 now. It's like, I've got to go digging into, like, I'm running out of epics. Look at this. Like, in terms of epics, I've got at 50. I'm actually getting really short. And then I'm going to have to go start digging into the ones at 40. Just finding stuff to use chickens on. Like, champion training actually becomes difficult because you just run out of stuff to level up at this point in the game. Funny. Steroid is to control your stress level. No, so I was taking corticosteroids, which are like more specifically targeted. But yeah. Let's see. Do we have any crit damage? Unfortunate. We've got HP. Do we have a resistance? No. Okay, so we doesn't look like we've got any good reaction pieces. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get a resistance piece. Okay, let's take a look. I'm blocking this. Let me move. Here we go. So this one looks good. But yeah, basically, the purpose of treatment with Crohn's is to try to reduce inflammation and to trigger remission. That's what you're looking to do. Oh man, we don't really have much good here. This is probably the best one. Oh man, 2 rolls and flat HP. That's kind of brutal, but it's probably the best piece we've got. I don't want to steal off of Krisk. Let's see these, HP or defense. Oh no, sorry, that's substats. Oh, prime. Oh god, don't hide fully reworked. Let's look at HP or defense. Oh, that's a good piece right there. I steal that off Muckstalker. That's very good. And then let's have a look here. We're gonna look for a necklace with rolls in resistance. We don't have much. This one is probably the way to go. See if we get more resistance would be great. No, well, it's the best we've got. So there's a bit of best we've got going on with Python, but that's okay. That's fine. Right, let's take a look then at what we have for Stone Skin. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, let's see if we have a resistance chest. Try stack that up. This has speed, some defense percent. Does have some crit rate. That looks like it's going to be the best one. Let's try that on. Let's look for speed boots. And at this point, I think we turn resistance on for all the substats. Okay, we do have one with resistance on. We've got a mystical boots. Seems pretty good. That looks like the best option. Unfortunately, it's got mystical rolls in the flat defense. For gloves, we're going to be looking for... Oh, yikes. We got bad gloves, guys. Very bad gloves. Let's see these defense percent gloves. It's pretty miserable. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay, hang on. We might be stealing gloves off somebody else. Oh, these are all very good. Okay, hang on. You're not very useful. Accuracy, speed, resist. Crit rate. Right. Let's steal these HP gloves off of Athalia. Thanks, Athalia, for your sacrifice. Have to do. And let's look for, again, resistance substats on this stuff. We'll turn off equipped for now. We're going to be looking for sort of speed, resistance. Okay, that has 2 rolls in resistance. That's pretty good. Let's try that weapon on. Let's look for a shield. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed, Simon. That's a quad roll speed. That's very quick. That is a very fast shield. Let's put that on. Don't know why someone wasn't wearing that already. Speed is a bit low, so he definitely needs it. 2 rolls in resistance. Okay, HP percent. So this doesn't have any speed, but this might be alright. Crit damage. Hey, Mark Sakara, congratulations on your Krisk. Welcome to the Krisk Club. I don't have much good in terms of helmets. Okay, let's narrow it down to helmets. Let's look for speed and resistance. Let's see what we've got equipped. Okay, we've got some bad champions here. Here we go. Don't use her. What about this one? More accuracy. This one, more resistance. He's lower on speed. This one's got a chunk of defense as well. Let's put this one on. He's looking reasonable. We haven't glyphed it yet. So I think this is looking pretty good. Storage. Oh, God. Oh, no. Storage is full. Okay. Let's sell some gear. Let's sell some gear. How about that? What was that? That's actually pretty good chest. Let's keep that. See this relentless stuff. Those are okay. Sure, keep some speed boots. That could be okay. We're speed selling. All right, that's fine. A bunch of blue. We could just sell. Sell that. Oh yeah, we've got some junk here to sell for sure. Okay, keep that. Shield is good. I can mass sell those. Boots are good. That's good. Keep that. Sell those. Sell those. It's all junk. Hey, we're doing some quick clear. I'm basically looking for legendary or epic stuff with good substats. Like, that's okay. Maybe I'll keep that and roll it. Then I'll be lazy here. How do we do on kill stroke? Nope. Nope. That's good. Nope. That could be okay. Cool. Okay. No, 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 no! Oh my god, I clicked off. I forgot we were putting gear on. Ah! It's a disaster. Right. Right, I remember. It's that one. It's that one. Why is random stuff opening? It was this one. I remember. Can't fool me. 0 mistakes ever. Shit, I forget the weapon. Probably this one? 2 rolls resistance, speed? Yeah, it's probably that one. Then we took a hat off of somebody. We had a really fast shield, that one. Then the hat was her hat. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and that's like initial Python. Looking pretty good. All right, let's roll this stuff up. We'd really love speed. Oh, there we go. More speed. Love to see it. We'd really love resistance or speed. Resistance. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Muckstalker was the ring. He doesn't actually need a ring, Muckstalker, that's fine. Speed? Okay, defense percent is fine. So his speed when we glyph him is actually, I think, going to be acceptable. Right, let's roll this up. Resistance, accuracy, it's useless. That's a good neck for somebody else. 2 rolls of accuracy. We need a better neck. This ring is actually very good. Defense or HP percent. HP percent, lovely. I think he's looking very solid here. Okay, so we're up to 500 resist. So resist is going to be a bit low for arena, but that's okay. I had better gear on the test server because I could use my best. We can get all scrolls. So let's get that. Get that. Less damage from crits. Time to remove a debuff. Take less damage. Counter attack. Get him resistance. Then we're gonna get him like more HP. I think I can't remember. I might have to redo this. I think this is what I was getting before. Pretty sure. Yeah, probably turn meter when buffs. Probably turn meter when buffs expire. I probably do want to just get him the cooldown. Get him extended buffs. I think we'll get him more stats. I think I'll get him Shadow Heal for Arena. And maybe just turn meter when someone is crit. That's probably pretty good. Speed when people are dead is okay. Probably, I think this is what... I'll have to go check my own guide. I think that's how I'll build him. I'll do a fresh guide on him just to confirm. Let's throw on some glyphs quickly as well here. So this is actually really good. So this can get... Will I give it a big? I will. Big glyph 6. Big glyph 14 more. Nice. Okay. This one is amazing. Big glyph for you. 6. Big glyph. Perfect. 16. Big glyph. And we're out of big glyphs, basically. But hey. Alright. This is kind of filler. Just give them resistance here. We really want to improve those gauntlets. That's okay. Over here, it's a good... Let's give him one of these. Hey, +5. Nice. Give him a big defense. This is a good piece. 4%. Give him one more. Max roll. Okay. Getting some luck here. Yeah, you could give him resist for allies. Yeah, sure. Let me give him... We got to get as much flat defense out of these boots as possible. These are mythical flat defense bonus roll boots. They got to have all the flat defense, okay? Then these accessories weren't great. This one was good, so this one gets big rolls. Big glyph there, 34. Give him a big glyph here. 5, sure. Got no big HP percent. 3% will do. And I won't bother giving him attack. Granite Greg, good morning. Kim Beck, hello. Welcome. Python doesn't put out that many buffs. Like, generally, he just puts out the block debuff, so I don't know about the resist to allies being good. This one I'm just going to use a 5-star because this is going to be replaced. And a 5-star defense. He doesn't use accuracy. And this banner is the best one I've got, but it's not great. Let's give him a 5-star. 2%. Sure, I'm kind of low on those. 2% there. I'll give him one 5-star here. You got the +5, sure. Okay, so initial gearing attempt. Try not to steal too much gear. He's coming out 249 speed, 600 resistance, 68k HP, 3.8k defense. Pretty solid. Not as good as I had him on the test server, but pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's a good all-round build. I think I had him 700 resist on the test server. So we're not at that level, but not bad. Okay, cool. So that's sort of how I build him. Let's get our daily quest done. We gotta do 7 campaign battles. Do that here. But yeah, there we go. And that's gonna give us a bunch of points. Yeah, 177, not bad. Bunch of Galek Path. Oh, we're raking it in. Look at us go. Galek Path. Woo! Oh, almost got my 3-star Galek. My starter. Now that's exciting. Is this build just for Arena? No, it's Arena and Hydra. It should do both. Should do both. Like for Hydra, I want 500 resistance. For Arena, as much as possible. So yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Let's do 7 arena battles, or thing battles here. So yeah. Justin Wooding, greetings Nub, all the way from South Africa. Greetings to South Africa. Oh, Mark Zakera, oh, you fully booked Python, and then you pulled Krisk. Oh yeah, that's... okay. That's funny. That is kind of funny. Foggy Vision said, greetings from Denmark. Heads up, Plarium has added a new option in the options menu. Disable camera shake. Oh yeah, I remember hearing they added that. I haven't disabled camera shake in battles. Let's see what that actually looks like. It's still shaking. Like, did I do something wrong? I thought it turned that off. Disable camera shake and bat. Like, it's still zooming around and stuff. I thought it didn't do any of the zooms for crits. Anyone use this? Yeah, like, what does this actually do? Like, that looks like it shakes. What? I'm very confused. Like, that's shaking. Like, am I going crazy? Is it one of those things where I'm so used to watching him do this that I'm still seeing the shake? Maybe I am. Hang on, let me switch it back on. Maybe I'm just so used to it. I'm not seeing a difference. Like, that looks identical. Am I crazy? That totally looks identical. Chosen as a video? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Sorry, Chosen. We're gonna steal your content. Briefly. It's cross-promotion. This one.
Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And this is going to be a short, quick Raid Shadow Legends video that I never covered here on the channel yet. But Plarium did add a new setting to the game that's never been here before, and it was a decently requested change. So I'm going to show you what goes into this camera shake setting, what it looks like with it on, without it on. Talk about you know, how I like to play the game with it on or off, and just quickly encompass this new setting because I do think it's going to be something that a few of you are going to like to change. So let's get into it.
Give him a like.
Alrighty, now also, first of all, Plarium did put out this Facebook video, kind of a fancy way of showing you. You go up on the top left, you click on your avatar, you click on options, and then you scroll down all the way until you see miscellaneous and then disable camera shake in battle. That is going to be the new setting that they added here recently to the game, and I definitely do enjoy turning that on so that I don't have the constant camera shaking. And now, the reason you come here to my channel is I'm going to show you what it looks like with it on and off so you can see a perfect side-by-side comparison and then decide which one you like better and how you want to play the game. So boom, there we go. And I know it is a little bit confusing. Sorry, it gets a little bit weird when you're doing picture-in-picture on different sides of the screen and trying to show an image, but everything up top is going to be without this setting on. And then everything on the bottom...
Yeah, it's totally different for him. What the heck? Like, mine was still zooming around. What? Like, we've got it turned on. What? It's totally not working for me. Hacks. Like, his one is totally different. Look, it's still zooming for the crits. Oh, but it's not twisting? Oh, the screen twists? Okay. Maybe. My camera view doesn't twist. Yeah, so, okay, it doesn't twist. You're right, it doesn't twist. Like, we're staying, like, straight on. Yeah, okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, it's not twisting there. That's true. And if we turn it off... Yeah, it's not twisting. If we go again... When we crit now... It'll be more obvious on the boss, it will, like, twist. Right? Kim Beck said, "Hi all, call out to Mad Capper. Please all go and sub. He needs help to get test server access." This isn't twisting either. What? Yeah, I guys, I think it's just not working for me. Like, there's no twist here. It's just not working. But yeah, guys, sub to Mad Capper, 100%. A great creator. Help him get on the test server. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'd have to restart the game and stuff. It did it on the first wave? Okay, well, it did it once. Okay, did it once. Ah, well. Wait, it did it on the first wave? I got it turned off now. Now I'm confused.
setting on. So the top left, you can see the camera constantly shifting and tilting, and that is playing the game default like we have for 3.5, 4 years before this setting was ever added. And then on the bottom, that is going to be with disable camera shake and battle checked on the box. You can see that bottom run on the bottom right is a lot more stable without the constant tilting of the channel or of the game while you're playing. And the reason that some people are going to like to enable this setting, which is going to disable that camera shake, is twofold, because it can be, you know, it can be a little bit dizzying when you're playing on ×2 speed and you have the camera constantly shaking and rotating and going crazy everywhere. Some people just don't like the aesthetic that it creates while doing that and kind of spinning you around constantly. But also it can actually make sense in game, because a lot of people like to play on auto but have the freedom of clicking on a certain target. This is most commonly done in the arena, where you don't want to manage everything, but you do want to click to prioritize a certain target, and the camera shake can actually throw you off, and you can end up clicking somewhere you didn't want to click, and now you use the wrong ability in the wrong place, and you're like, oh damn it, why is the camera shake a thing? I know that's happened to be a lot over the years, so I am glad that Plarium added this change, and I think some of you will like to make
cool, okay. I mean, I'll try it after I restart the game and all that, so maybe it will work. It's not working for me at the moment, at least if it is working, it's not obvious. Anyway, say la vie, sub to Capper. Thanks, guys. He well deserves it. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. I mean, in the Chosen's video, it clearly works, and it looks good. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. That is funny. How do we stop Chosen shaking? Impossible. But yeah, guys, look, there we go. I think that will do it for the stream today. I hope that you enjoyed. I enjoyed as always. Make sure to like and subscribe and all the rest. I stream every CVC, so I will be back same bat time, same bat channel for more CVC in 2 weeks' time. So stay tuned for that. I'm always on. And yeah, videos coming out today. We've got some collabs with YST to look forward to coming out today on my channel and his channel, so stay tuned for those as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.